we're doing this to ourselves.
I know. I'll take it. We're in the elevator shape.
We're in the elevator going upstairs.
That just closed on its own.
Make sure you film it open now.
Yeah, I will.
Well, the basement was amazing.
Yep. We'll take it.
Like, bigger than our house.
It literally is bigger than our house, just like I said. Oh. Here we are. Now I just open this door.
Okay. The question they all want answered. Are we moving? Hannah?
Sometimes when I say something, you think that I haven't built it up enough, so I don't want to give away the answer.
I was posing that to you.
Am I allowed to respond?
You're allowed. You may talk.
Nope.
You may talk.
We are not moving right now.
Yes. I think that's the perfect way to say it. We're not moving right now.
But did we house hunt? Yes.
A little bit, casually.
We explored a house. Do I check listings almost daily? Yeah. I've always done that. I just find that to be really interesting.
You've been doing that.
I've been doing that
way before
for
me.
a long time. Is it a possibility in the next year? Yes.
No. Oh. We're on different pages.
Oh, I meant like a year from now.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to explain everything.
Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Today we're making zucchini and tomato flatbreads.
Flatbread pizzas are not to be confused with round bread pizzas or triangle bread pizzas or oblong, obtuse.
All right, we're going to begin. HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of your recipe rut. You can save up to 28% by using HelloFresh versus grocery store shopping. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than that of meals made from store-bought groceries. Easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need. HelloFresh donated over 2.5 million meals to charity in 2019, and this year is stepping up their food donations amid the coronavirus crisis.
Okay, we are going to dive into our delicious looking flatbread pizza with our round mouths. Use our code 80 Squirmy and Grubs to get $80 off and free shipping on your first box with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and to find more details.
Ooh. Use our code 80 Squirmy and Grubs to get $80 off and free shipping on your first box with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and find out more details.
Enjoy!
So for those of you who do not know, Shane and I bought this house that we are living in right now in November. So
yes.
Like 9 months ago.
And I think we should also say we love this house.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some of the difficulties of the house, but we don't want to make you think that we bought a house that we don't like.
Yeah.
We love living here.
Yep.
There are so many amazing things about the backyard, the fact that it's just our first house together.
Yeah.
And that carries a lot of significance. But when a fully accessible house with an elevator came on the market in a neighborhood that we've always wanted to be in because it's a perfect neighborhood.
Yeah.
We couldn't help but feel a little let's just go see it.
So this house that was accessible and had the elevator was way outside of our price range. So when you look at listings for houses, you can type in search words. So I always put in elevator or wheelchair or accessible. I check all of them just to see if anyone has listed a house that is accessible. And this one came up for elevator. It's one of two within an hour and a half radius of where we live right now. But this one is 1.1 million, which is out of our price range. I mean, it might as well be 10 million because we're not going to be able to buy it. But we wanted to go see it.
Yeah, Hannah brought it over to me one night a while ago. It was I found our dream house.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it has an elevator built in so you can get to every floor.
Yeah.
And it's in the neighborhood that we want.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's interesting. Show me. 1.1 million.
Yeah.
Right away, we were like, okay, there's no way we can afford that house.
Yeah.
But
so we put off looking at it for 6 months, and it's still on the market. And I'm like, well, once it sells, we can't see it. So let's just go see it.
Yeah. So looking at the house was more for fun than a realistic, we're going to move there.
Yeah.
But being inside of it, we were like, how can we come up with $1 million? To give you a little just context, and this might be TMI, but it doesn't bother me, so whatever. The loan that we got for this house was around $200,000. That was the max amount that we could qualify for given our income. So we're nowhere close to the type of loan that you would need for $1 million house.
Yeah, but it's fun to see.
Fun to dream.
It was good to get ideas for what an accessible house could look like. Not one that we could afford, but just in general.
So even though our house hunting, if you should even call it that, right now is very casual, very future oriented, I think we should talk a little bit about why we don't feel like we're going to live in this house forever.
Yeah.
And we might, but we might not.
Yeah. Shane and I grew up in very different living situations. I have moved in my life, I think 17 or 18 times. I've counted once a while ago. And Shane moved once.
Yeah.
And I haven't lived in a house for longer than 5 years. That was the max. So I'm very flippant about moving. I moved for the first time when I was 18 months old, and after that it was every couple of years.
And that was always for your parents' work.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. My dad's job moved around, so we just moved around. So I'm pretty loose with moving. I think Shane is a little bit more we live here, and I'm well, we could just not live here.
Yeah. One thing that has been eye-opening for me, getting to know Hannah and her family, is how their mindset about moving is so it's easy.
Yeah.
We'll just sell that house and then get another one in the same price range.
Yeah.
It's just super easy. I'm no, but it's our house.
You're
it's our house. But it has been fun to kind of open my mind to that reality that's if you can sell your house, then you can get another one that's in that price range.
Yeah.
So that's been fun.
So we do love this house, but a lot of you already know that there are parts of it that are not accessible. So it's a ranch house. We have our upstairs here that has 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, and then we have a downstairs that has 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom and a living area.
And the bedrooms, we're in one of the bedrooms right now. It's not really it is a bedroom technically.
Yeah, it has a closet.
But we're using it as a family room. And then the other bedroom is
our rat cage.
Rat room. But right now, I cannot access the downstairs, which is the size of the upstairs.
To make the downstairs accessible, we would need an elevator, which we would probably have to put in this bedroom that we're sitting in right now, because the other one has the heating system below it, and anywhere else in the house, there's just not a space for it. So it would be in this room. One problem is that would cost $30,000 to $50,000.
A lot.
To put in an elevator. The other is that it would take up this bedroom, all of it.
Most of it,
it would just take up the whole bedroom for Shane to be able to get into the elevator. And that leaves us with the one bedroom that we have the rat cage in now, which is really small. It would be fine for a baby, but it would not be great for a kid, and it would not really work for if we had more than one kid, which we want to.
Yeah, we're talking about the future here, and having multiple kids is something that we've always discussed, and having enough bedrooms that I can access.
I don't want to have kids in a house that Shane can't reach every room in. So I don't want to have kids in this house if we don't have an elevator to the basement.
Yeah, the basement would probably be the playroom for the kids that we have, and if they're down there all the time and, they need me, or when I tell them something, whatever, not going to yell down the steps all the time.
It's just for safety, and also just so that we can be together with our kids.
And then the bathroom is the other really big thing.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before. It's a very tiny bathroom.
To change that, we would need to take over this room or extend, and that's even more expensive. We're not going to put an addition on.
Yeah, all told, the financials are really the biggest thing.
That would be over $100,000.
That easily. We've gotten some quotes from contractors about the elevator and the bathroom, and all told, we're looking at $150,000, $200,000 to make the house accessible in a way that we want, or that we need.
Yeah.
So that's not really a reality.
And so that's why we're constantly checking the listings to see if someone has already made a house accessible and if we could just buy it from them.
Yeah. So while we're not intent on moving immediately, and we really can't because of the loan situation, we are keeping our eyes open. And if a house that is meeting all of our accessibility needs comes on the market and is in our price range,
Yeah.
we'll go look at it. That's
Yeah.
kind of, I mean, we find it fun to
Yeah.
explore houses online.
And we loved that house that we went and visited. That was
gosh.
the most incredible house. We haven't really talked about that, but oh my god.
Yeah, knowing that that's available, like, high out of our price range,
I know.
is such a bummer. The first thing I said when I went in the door was like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Well, you were also like, will they rent it to us?
So we're not moving right now or in the immediate future, but we're keeping our eyes open, looking for accessibility, anywhere that we can find it.
Yep.
Turns out, hard to find.
Before we go, I have a message for any builders or construction companies out there. Minneapolis right now is having a lot of new houses built. People are tearing down old ones and putting up new ones. And it is very distressing for me to see all of these new houses being put in, and 0 of them have been made accessible. There are none that have ramps instead of stairs. Even when it's like 1 step, 2 steps, you put steps in when it could easily be a ramp. So if there's any builders watching, please, if you're building a new house, ask your client if they would maybe like to put a ramp instead of steps, because it would be nice to make more houses accessible.
And you should make it visually appealing.
They're beautiful. We've seen some houses where it's a ramp instead of steps, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, we're not asking for elevators in every home.
No.
Although that would be lovely.
That would be great, but that's a lot.
Just a ramp at the front door.
And what if you make a friend that uses a wheelchair? Like, imagine that. So, ramps instead of steps would be fantastic.
Ramps instead of steps, there.
Yep, keep it in mind.
You've heard it here. Alright, thank you everyone.